Hey guys, what's up? Shannon here, and I wanted to make this video about MCA because I'm sure more than likely if you're here, you've probably got some questions about MCA, whether it be the program or the program itself or the business opportunity part of it. So let me give you a little bit of background about my involvement with MCA and how I got started with MCA. As you may or may not know, I own a business in which I'm on the road a lot. It's a junk removal service. So I needed something to complement my insurance program or my insurance plan in the event that my truck broke down, or if I needed a tow, if I had a flat tire or something like that. I needed a way to get back on the road as quickly as possible without all the headaches. So, if my truck broke down and I needed a tow, I could give MCA a call, and they'll send a tow truck out within 45 minutes to an hour. And if I needed that type of service every day, I could get it every day. So there was no limitations on the amount of tows. I didn't have to worry about insurance premiums going up. So after I got involved with MCA, there's a lot of additional benefits aside from the roadside assistance. So I found out that there's a wellness program associated with MCA. So once you're a member of MCA, you get discounts on vision, you get discounts on dental, and you get discounts on trips to the pharmacy. So if you needed to get prescription, you can get discounts on that. There's also, in the event that you're in an accident and someone's trying to sue, you can get legal assistance from MCA. You get money for that. Now, if you're in an accident and you get put in a hospital, there's over $50,000 worth of additional benefits that you can get if you're in the hospital. So if you're in the hospital for a while, they'll give you money every day in order for you to compensate your stay there and other various things medically. So, I thought that was fantastic. Now, as part of looking through all that stuff, I also saw that there was a way to make additional money by referring the program out to other individuals. So in the event, I paid $39.90 to start off with, and then $20 a month afterwards. But if you refer someone into becoming a member with MCA, you get paid $80. So I was thinking, hold on, that's like a 200% commission right there on top of making a sale. So you get someone to come in for $40, you get paid $80. I was like, that's fantastic. I'll do this all day long. So when I'm not working my business, removing people's junk, I'm actively promoting MCA, not only as a work from home business, but I also promote the actual services itself, because you'd be surprised at the number of folks kind of like myself who see that you can get all this roadside assistance without worrying about insurance premiums and a lot of stuff coming out of your pocket, because if you're on the road a lot or you're taking vacations, this is something that you can probably use. Now, when I say I'm actively promoting MCA as a business opportunity, that's probably the reason why you're here. It's like, can I really make money out of this? And you're going to hear some people talk about MCA as being a scam. If they did their research, they would know that MCA is not a scam. It is a well-established business. They're based out of Oklahoma. They've been in business technically since 1926, but now they have TVC marketing as part of MCA, as part of the big organization, and TVC marketing does the advertising for MCA. Now, you're not going to see advertising in mainstream media. You're not going to see it on TV. You're not going to see it too much on the internet being advertised. You're not going to see it in paper print anywhere. The reason for that is because they've realized that they can take those advertising dollars, instead of spending hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars a year on advertising, where someone might look at it and someone might not look at it. They take that money and give it to the associates. So for the referrals that you're making and those commissions, those $80 commissions, that's where that money is going. Instead of putting it out there on a billboard or putting it out there on the news or on TV, they're letting folks like you and I come aboard with MCA and then become an associate, and then you can refer the program out to folks. So it's not a scam. And I think it's fantastic. They're listed with the Better Business Bureau. They've got a long track record. I think if you do the history of MCA, they've been around since 1926. At least that's what it says on their websites. But MCA as a business is not hard to promote. You might see it a lot on Facebook. If you're looking at ways to make money from home, you're going to see folks say, you know, the MCA, you know, we get paid weekly. And that's true. We get paid weekly, direct deposit. We have to fill out a W-9 when we sign up with the company, which means they report the taxes that from the income that is generated from the associates going out there and referring the program to other folks. And one of the things that I found that really hit home for me and becoming is the low cost of actually getting started. Because if you've done any research online and you've looked at work at home opportunities, some of these programs are expensive to get started. You know, $2,500 up front, and then they have like plans and or, you know, levels that go up to like $25,000. I mean, who does that? But, you know, if you're looking for a work at home opportunity, this is a good way to get your foot in the door. And then there's ways to properly market this so that folks, you know, can come aboard really easily as well. And one of the tools that I like to use, and if you can look at the top of my screen here, it's called MCA Authority. Now, MCA Authority is an all-in-one system. You know, you're going to hear people say, "Hey, we got this great system." I think this is a great system. I've done my research. You know, the guy that developed this is very smart, very intelligent, and he's taken everything and put it into kind of a one-page website here that answers all the questions. So all the stuff that I've been talking about is right here for you. So it does all the explaining for you, and all you have to do is share the link, or you drive traffic and or your leads to this page right here. So as you can see, once you land on this page, there's a video here that explains how we're getting paid, how we're using this system. It explains exactly what MCA is. You know, some of the stuff that I've talked about, the video explains it for you. It uses, you know, it tells you how to use your links in order to promote this properly. And you integrate your links with MCA into MCA Authority, and everything is tied together. So if someone says, "I'm ready to buy something," they can come here and then they're taken care of. As you can see right here, it's listed with the Better Business Bureau, A+ rating. Here's the compensation program right here, or it talks about the compensation plan. It talks about how you're able to make your money. You get additional health bonuses, override commissions, and stuff like that. And this is not your traditional multi-level marketing where you bring someone in and then they bring someone in and they bring someone in. You continuously get paid. I mean, yes, you do, but it's very small. So for instance, if I were to refer John bought a MCA plan with me, I get paid $80. Now, if John makes a sale, I get $6. And the reason why I get compensated for that little $6 is because I've done my job in training and promoting to John the proper way to market this program so that, you know, he is making money and I can make a little bit of money as well. You know, so it's fantastic. It talks about all the services. It talks about the different plans. So like I said, I paid $20 a month, and for every time I sell Total Security, my membership is paid for. So I'm in the profit, $60. And you know, when you're making 10 sales a week, or you're making, you know, 8 sales a week at $80, that little $5 a week you're spending, or that $20 a month that you're spending on MCA to use its benefits is well worth it. So let me take you into the back office here. Let me log in real quick. All right, here, as you can see, this is the back office to MCA Authority. So with MCA Authority, this first tab under the home helps you get this whole system started. So it tells you step by step what you need to do to use MCA Authority and to get it up and running. Next thing you can see here, there's all these various little links that you can look at. So if you click the stats, you can see when people are actually visiting or who's visiting and what they visited. So right here, lead site 3, this index, so folks, as I've been promoting this, they're coming through the system, they're going to MCA, and I can actually see that in real time. Links. These are the links that you use for MCA Authority. As you can see here, first off, the opportunity website link. So if folks are interested in making money from home, this is the link that you can use to promote it. The membership. So if folks are just interested in getting the benefits, they're not interested in at a work from home business, you can push this link out there to them, and everything is explained for you. And if there's any questions, your information, as you saw on the first page right here, go to the top. All the contact info is there. They can call me, they can email me, they can visit my social media profiles to see more about me and the program. They can get in touch very easily. Now, you have 4 lead capture pages. So these capture pages are important so that when folks are interested in trying to, when they're doing their research, hopefully they're doing their research. They're not going to jump on something the first time. I didn't jump on this my first time because I was actually looking at, who is it that I can get hooked up with or, link arms so that they can take me through the process in which I am successful. Because when I first got started with MCA Authority wasn't around. So I was kind of fumbling. I was trying to just throw, the MCA links out there, and then I was trying to come up with my own scripts and things like that. But this does everything for me. Now, with these lead capture pages, it captures their name and their email address. As you can see right here off to the side, it's got autoresponder messages. So when they're interested in looking at this, the system follows up for you. It's already got pre-written messages that follow up with your prospect or your client, so that in the event that, hey, they're not going to do it the first day, but maybe they'll do it on their 7th day, there's emails that are going out to them kind of saying, hey, remember you went to Shannon's website and you looked at some stuff. Hey, are you ready to get started? Are you ready to get started? And then when they're ready to go, they can click the link and it takes them so they can get registered. You can actually customize these as well. You can change the text. You can change the background. You can put your own video in, and that's important if you want to brand it. Use your own branding. So instead of it coming to this and having the already pre-built video sales letter, you can create your own video sales letter. And then here's an affiliate link right here. So in the event that you talk to someone who is in MCA and they're not making any money, but they don't know or haven't used this system, you can shoot this to them, and it explains exactly how MCA Authority works and how it can benefit them as an MCA associate. And as you can see right here in this picture with Steven, this site is also optimized for your cell phone too. So whether you're looking at it on your desktop or your laptop or your cell phone, it's gonna present properly so that you don't have to worry about any broken links or pages not loading correctly. Now, this training, I've gone through this training, and it's helped me out dramatically. So these first 5 links right here are how to get started as an associate with MCA. It makes sure that you get your forms filled out properly, where you need to get them sent to. If you're in a state that requires a license, how to get that license. Like I'm in Texas, I had to pay $10 for a license to actually sell in the state. So that's one more thing right there that tells you that MCA is legit, because each one of their associates that's here in Texas or any other state that requires a license has to submit a license in order to get paid. And MCA, before you receive any type of commissions, make sure all that stuff is straight. Now, these last links right here is what I call the sexy stuff. So it teaches you how to do various forms of marketing, whether you are using a text messaging strategy, video marketing, and posting on Facebook. Now, what I like to focus on is Facebook and video marketing. What I've done is made sure you know, with all these right here, with all these strategies, you're going to see a lot of folks, you know, they're going to throw stuff at you left and right. And you're going to want to try to be a master at everything. You know, what I can say from experience is master one strategy and then move on to the next, because once you've mastered that strategy, for instance, Facebook strategy, that can pretty much run on autopilot. Then you can move to the next thing, like video marketing, you know, getting yourself in front of a camera like I am right now, talking about this, answering questions, you know, being that authority figure, so that when folks are asking you or when they're inquiring about something and they see that you're on the internet and you're putting yourself out there, that, you know, maybe they can trust you a little bit more. Now, next thing right here is you can see some resources. These are additional resources on top of the training. So right here, as you can see, let's see, these are important links so that you can have these in the back of your pocket. If you have any questions or anything like that, who you can talk to, where you can go in order to get that information from MCA. Now, this Facebook auto group posting strategy is fantastic. There's free training, as you can see here. It says click access for free training. I've been through the training. I use this program right here. I had to pay $49. You don't have to pay. You don't have to use it. But if you're doing anything on Facebook and you're wanting to automate your process, this is a good way to do it right here. So it's a program that ties into your Facebook account so that you can post in various groups without having to sit in front of your computer. And that's the great thing about this, is it's easily automated. So instead of having to type out something or have something that you can copy and paste onto a post and put it into a group, it does it for you. So it takes a picture of your choice, it takes the post of your choice, and it puts it into there, and it shoots it out to Facebook, and it's like that you sent it out there yourself. Instead of having to manually do it, it does it for you. So once you have it set up, it does it for you. There's a back to basics training strategy right here. So Steve and Rachel, the guy that has developed the MCA Authority, is super smart guy. He's been doing internet marketing for a long time, and he teaches you how to properly market any business, not just MCA, but any business that requires you to be online. He's out there doing that for you. Oh, excuse me. Now, as you can see here, you can buy leads and buy traffic. And if you're not familiar with buying leads or buying traffic, you don't have to do that. Now, a lot of the stuff that we teach you here and a lot of stuff that I teach my teammates is free strategies, because not everyone has a lot of money to put back into their business right away at the beginning. So as you start to make money, then this is a way to ramp up your business and take it to the next level. So when you buy leads and you're buying traffic, you know, you're getting those folks out there in this world who are looking or are interested in starting a business online, but they're just trying to get information. And perhaps when you put this MCA Authority out in front of them, they're going to say, man, this is fantastic, because now I got all the information that I need. I'm going to do this right here, right now. So this is a good way to get, you know, 50 leads or 50 eyes on your site, or the information that you want to put out in front. You can put 1,500 eyes out in front of it. So it depends on how much you want to spend. You can actually take your business to the next level. Now, with all that, as you can see here, I think it was under the links. No, it was under the training. Okay, see, click here to join the MCA Authority Facebook group. So once you have MCA Authority, there's a Facebook group that you get invited into. It's a closed group, so you can't just go there and look at all the information. So you have to actually be an MCA Authority user, and then you can get put into the group. Now, the nice thing with this is there's folks that might have, well, as they get started, there's going to be questions. So in order to properly use MCA Authority, you can go to that MCA Authority Facebook group, get your questions answered, because the biggest thing and the biggest way to get successful in this business is to have that support group. Because if you're just trying to go out there and do this by yourself, you're not going to succeed, or you will succeed, but it'll take you a lot longer because you're having to learn through trial and error. Now, the nice thing with these Facebook groups here is the fact that you've got a system in place of people who are of like mind and might have the same questions as part of this group. And then as they put out questions, or they're putting out, bits of good information, content in there, you're learning from that by using that Facebook group. Now, I also have my own Facebook group that my team members can be a part of, and you can see right here. It says right here, so as you can look at all these posts that I have, like for instance, this one right here. So I've used this post exactly the way it is, the same picture, these exact same words. My team members can actually, when they join the group, can what we call swiping. So you can take this exact content, you can say, you just copy it, paste it into a Facebook ad of your choice. You can use the same picture, you can use a different picture, and put it into groups, and you can promote that way. So this is a good way to do it. So as you can see right here, I've got all these fantastic posts that you can actually use for yourself. You don't have to say, well, what do I need to say? I've got it already here for you. So my teammates use this, and there's not an issue. You can use every one of these pictures. And nice thing is here, I have files that I have put in there, and it teaches you additional strategies as well. So this is perfecting more of the Facebook group strategy here. This strategy, how to build your page like exactly the way you see it here, how to make $3,000 a week, how to sign up with MCA and TVC to make sure. So, if you're not with MCA Authority, but you signed up underneath me anyways, here's a good strategy right here in order to make sure, well, this is information that you're going to need in order to get you up and running as an associate with Facebook. So there's Craigslist sample ads, so that you just straight copy this and put them in Craigslist, and you can promote the services that way, or you can promote the business that way. Next group here, next support group is the Freedom Family. I'm also a member of. As you can see here, here's one of my posts. I've built a fan page, and I'm getting folks to from here to go there and support me. So they're going to my page, clicking the like, and they're building that authority. So if you've got a lot of likes on a fan page, maybe you've got something to say, and people might want to hear what you say. The nice thing with this here is you can see there's a lot of people that are helping each other out. So everyone that's part of this group can go in there, put in questions, looking for help. See, maybe this person didn't go through a lot of the training, or maybe they're doing something within their Facebook ad posting that is turning people off. So as you can see here, hey, look, they're helping you out. So, another thing that I like to do, well, this is my website for my business, Professional Junk Removal Service, just to give you a general idea of what I was talking about. See, I've got a trailer and a truck, and I take out people's junk from their home. But one of the things that I like to do for my group members or for my team is this book here. I've written a book. It's about 15 pages long, and I give this to every one of my teammates. So when I say I give it to them, once they're a member of MCA and MCA Authority, I can put their name underneath mine as a co-author. Now, the reason why I do that is it provides another means of marketing MCA. So as you can see right here, I'll go down to the About Me. So it talks about who I am, and you provide pictures, and as you can see here, there's links inside the book. So as you can see here, it says Motor Club America / S. Sugioka. That's mine. So if someone's ready to jump into MCA, they click that link right there, and it takes them to the checkout page. They can purchase the MCA stuff. Now, if they're interested in getting MCA Authority, same thing. It takes them to the pages that I just showed you. So everyone gets this right here. And the reason why I wrote this book is like I said, it's another means of marketing MCA. Now, instead of going out there and putting every day, hey, check out, I make money, I make money, I make money. Maybe you just want to put out some content, because people are kind of turned off by that by now. They see it, they've seen it, and they've seen it so much. Now, this is a good passive way to have someone look at the information without you pushing it on them. So like, hey, I've got this free information book that I can give you, and it explains. Let me show you exactly what I talk about here. I talk about different business models. So I talk about creating your own product. I talk about the affiliate model. I talk about the licensing model. And what that does is it gets them targeted right here to number 3 to MCA, and why MCA is a good model or a good program or good business opportunity to get started with. And it ties all that stuff in. And I've written it in a way that it talks about the benefits of MCA. It talks about the compensation plan of MCA. It talks about the support system, all these Facebook groups, autopilot, how to put your MCA business on autopilot by using MCA authority. So as you can see, access to Facebook groups, one-on-one interaction. I hold Facebook Live training sessions so that if you have a question, you can ask me right away, and then we can all answer it together, or I can answer it for you. And then there's training. So it reinforces the fact that if you decide to become an associate with MCA, you're not doing it by yourself. And then there's links, as you can see, there was links all throughout it right here. So whenever they're getting ready to get started, they can click any of that stuff, and it takes them to my sales page, and for my team members, it takes them to their sales page, because I change all these links so that whoever I'm giving it to, it goes to their sales page. So that's the book. So it kind of wraps it up. I know this was long, but I feel that it was information that needed to be said, because not everyone says it. Because if you go to a lot of these YouTube channels, these folks are like, oh no, I make this amount of money every week. But they're not showing it to you. They're not showing you the process. They're not being as transparent. They want you to buy it first and have that trust that the money that you're putting over is going to pay dividends in the end. Because I've been wrapped up in that before, and I didn't like it, and I don't want to do that to the folks that I bring in on my team. I want you to have the information up front. So if you've got any questions, check out the information in the description below. And then if you have any questions, rewatch this video. You can call me, you can email me, and you can go to my Facebook page and ask me questions there too. So I'd like to go ahead and conclude it and leave it right here. So again, check the information in the description below, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Thanks.